You the birthday, bro. You the birthday. You the birthday, bro.
Ding, ding, ding.
Hey, as fuck.
Yo,
That,
you the birthday, bro.
huh? I'm the birthday, bro.
I know you the birthday.
I don't know
He
where you're
low
going
key
with this.
is.
You the
I don't know
birthday,
where.
bro. He said, I don't know where you going with that, bro. He low key is. Yeah, bitch. I know he is. Did you pray today? Did you pray today?
So I finally can spend the rest of my days with you, girl.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm trying to find a new cologne. Jordan be wearing this. I get it wild. I get the party lit. Left hand first, put your right hand on top. Yeah, mom. I'm listening to Lil Baby, Lil Durk. So I don't know Future. I know who Future is, but I don't know any of his music. Honestly, you don't know Lil Baby? I didn't know who you were. I mean, yeah, but I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I don't know. I'm on a different side of it. This streaming is. I didn't even know really what this was. Well, I appreciate you for coming on. I live off grid in a 24-foot shuttle bus on solar, and like I'm not plugged into any. Wait, so you live in a bus and like disconnected from the internet? No, I have internet. I just am not connected to any power sources or anything. Oh wow! So I could just like up and go to the desert or the beach in my whole house. That's sick. Yeah. And you can get up to 500. If every house. Me, Diddy Bop, Haskell, Colin, we are all good, bro. You know what I'm saying? We all apologize to each other. We all hugged it out. We kissed it out. You know what I'm saying? You know, Haskell be fucking kissing niggas' heads and shit. You feel me? That little gay ass shit. Go on. Is that really you? Truce. You've grown so much. Haven't you, kid? Oh my goodness, yo. I heard the number one cause of acne was because there's dirt under the skin, so I'm gonna see if there's any in my pores. Oh my goodness, look how dirty it is. Yo, what the frick? Oh my. I have terrible news. You see, someone asked Ayo Witty, I think a Lucy could be pretty insane if you work with Slayer again, and Ayo Witty responded, well, Slayer was supposed to be on my tape, but he unfollowed me and stopped responding, so, yeah. Bro, no way Slayer's already switching up on his day one. If you don't know, Ayo Witty and Slayer used to work together a lot in the past. Shout out the songs with Slayer and Sky with Ayo Witty. Sony Pictures saw that Avatar got leaked, and they said, oh, they didn't even take a moment to pick up their drop. They just put out the trailer. Wait, hold on. It was even a trailer, was it? They posted a bunch of photos and gave us a theater date. They say here? They said let me release this before you. From this franchise. Why would we? Think about it this way. Paramount right now is trying to consolidate their animation studios, for better or for worse. This movie was the first release from the newly formed Avatar Studios. Avatar is a franchise that requires a larger investment on their part to get animation that is up to par with the original series or better for a theatrical movie. Because executives have no faith in animation, they turned this movie from a theatrical release into a streaming release. Now that the movie's not coming out in theaters, the metric of success for Paramount executives was going to be how many new subscribers they got for Paramount Plus, which is exactly the way that Netflix was looking at K-pop Demon Hunters and its success. But now that the Aang movie has leaked online, this is going to eat into their profits for any sort of return they would get on this film. Less profit on the Aang movie means that the executives, who only speak in numbers and money, are going to look at this franchise as more of a liability. If they know that any movie they make for this franchise is going to be scrutinized this heavily and maybe even leaked online early, why would they take a risk investing all this money if they're not going to get what they would have gotten in return from a theatrical release or a streaming release? No matter what your opinion of Paramount is, trust me, I have my own opinion. It's released for me.
I'm not sure. I never thought about it too much other than questions asked. So you have to ask the NBA. You know what I mean? I'm not the one doing the investigation.
This is why race and gender needs to be studied. In the 1970s, a civil rights activist by the name of Audre Lorde wrote an essay that warned about white women like Rachel. The essay talks about how it's easier for white women to get swept up into the dangerous fantasy that as long as you hate the right people and you marry the right kind of man, then you will be able to coexist in the patriarchy. She points out how it's possible for you to convince yourself that you're on the right side of history while still participating in the very system that continues to harm black women. And Rachel is the most extreme and evil version of this by strategically placing herself into a position where she can oppress others, but it's disguised as being an ally. For example, like being married to a black man, so you can't possibly accuse her of ever being racist, right? Even though she doesn't respect his privacy and pressured him into telling everyone at the table information that he trusted her with. And did you catch how long before Emma ever admitted to what she almost did, Rachel was already looking for something to weaponize against her? Like how she found it so odd that Emma had never been in love before until meeting Charlie. Also, remember that moment on the street when Charlie saw Rachel's cousin? He asked, "Are you and Rachel close?" And she responded with, "Well, we're family," which is something.
Let me put on some music, y'all, because I am kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie. Let me put on some music, y'all, because I am kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie.
It's so good you gonna eat the pill in 2 ways. Finally, I'm gatekeeping. I dated someone with BPD for a year and a half, and I'm telling you, if you're in that situation, you gotta go. Makes you undateable. She would cry, like, I'm talking like crying fits, not just crying, like fits. Yeah, like I had to cancel plans because I was sick once. Yeah, and she was like, "You can't do this to me."
The dude with the axe. No, it's the chainsaw.
Baby, you know if we went to see that movie.
Check it out.
Oh, snap! Load up, load up!
but to try.